homeowner called me 6 months after she signed her solar contract. She said, "John, I think I got ripped off." She paid $33,000 for a 10 kilowatt system. I would have done the same job for her for $25,000. Same panels, same inverter, same warranty. Hey folks, it's John from My Solar Home. I've personally installed over 1,600 solar systems in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. And the homeowner I just told you about, she made 5 very specific mistakes before she signed. Every single one of them is completely avoidable if you know what to look. Stick with me because at the end of this video, I'm going to give you the one question to ask any solar installer before you sign anything. It'll tell you in 30 seconds whether your quote is honest or padded. I've used it to audit proposals for homeowners all over the country, and every inflated quote fails. Mistake number 1, shopping for monthly payments instead of total system cost. A salesperson says you're paying $250 a month in electric. Solar is $150 a month. You save $100 instantly. That sounds great. What they don't tell you is that $150 a month payment is a 25-year solar lease that will cost you $45,000, $50,000 in total. And you don't own the panels until you've made the last payment. Here's how to cut through. Convert every quote to a price per watt installed, or look at total system cost over time. Now, total system cost divided by a system size in kilowatts, that's your number. And in New Jersey and most of the Northeast in 2026, a fair price per watt installed runs between $2.50 and $3 a watt. Above $3, ask who. Above $4 for a standard residential install, walk away. I quoted a homeowner in Hamilton last fall, 9.5 kilowatt system, $25,000 total. That's $2.63 a watt. Fair deal. I audited her existing quotes from same system came in at $30,400. That's $3.21 a watt. She saved $5,400 by calling me before she signed. Mistake 2, thinking solar panels means free electricity. Most first-timers believe this. Panels on the roofs means the meter stops. That's not how it works. Your panels generate power during the day, but you're probably not home during the day, or at least not using full power. So a lot of that production goes to the grid. Your utility credits you for it at full retail rate. That's called net metering. Now in New Jersey, PSCNG, JCPL, ACE net metering is 1-to-1. Every kilowatt hour you send out comes back to you at the same price that you pay to buy it. That's one of the best net metering deals in the country. Most states are moving away from it. New Jersey still has it in 2026. Now here's how it plays out in real time. Spring and summer, your panels run hard, your bank credits, a lot of them, and by September, a well-sized system might have 1,500 kilowatt hours of credit on the account. Then winter hits, production drops, your heat pumps running, those summer credits draw down and cover your winter bill. One important catch, your annual true-up. That's when leftover credits that the utility hasn't used gets cashed out at wholesale rates at about 2 cents a kilowatt hour. That's a really bad deal. Make sure you set the anniversary or true-up date for your system for the 1st of April so that you minimize the excess power that you cash out. So if you have a system that is way oversized and you've got 2,000 unused kilowatt hours come April, you're going to hand electricity to the utility at 2 cents that you bought solar panels to generate. That's really money you're giving. Bottom line, don't oversize to fill your size to offset your actual annual usage. I size every system at 90 to 110% of what you actually use, not more. Mistake number 3, letting the salesperson size your system. Salespeople are paid on commission. Bigger system, bigger commission. So they come into you and say, you got room for 14 kilowatts on this roof, let's fill it. But your home only needs maybe 9 kilowatts to offset your bill. That extra 6 kilowatts, what does that do? Produces electricity that you don't use that gets sold back to the grid at 2 cents a kilowatt hour. You spent money, generated electricity, you're selling at 2 cents that costs you 23 cents to buy. That's a losing trade. Here's what you do. Pull your last 12 months utility bills, add up the total kilowatt hours for the full year. That's your number. Your solar system should produce 90 to 110% of that. Ask your installer directly, what is your production estimate for the system and does it match my annual consumption? If they can't answer cleanly or they pivot to what's your budget, that's a red flag. I had a homeowner in Parsippany come into me after getting a quote for an 18 kilowatt system. She used 14,000 kilowatt hours a year. An 18 kilowatt system in New Jersey produces roughly 22,000 kilowatt hours a year. She would have been banking surplus electricity for the utility at pennies on the dollar. I put in a 12 kilowatt system for half that price, and it offset her entire bill. Same outcome, half the cost. Mistake number 4, obsessing over panel brands and efficiency numbers. People come to me saying, I only want REC Alphas or I need Maxion. Those are genuinely excellent panels, but here's what most installers won't tell you about 21% efficiency. The difference is invisible unless your roof is very small. A 22.8% efficient panel versus a 21.4% efficient panel on a 10 kilowatt system produces the same annual kilowatt hours if you have normal roof space. The higher efficiency panel just takes slightly less area. That matters if you are roof constrained. It doesn't matter if you have a standard size roof. What actually matters, price per watt, warranty length, and the manufacturer's financial track record. Is this company going to be around in 2041 when you file a warranty claim? I have seen panel brands that looked great 5 years ago that are now out of business. The warranty is worthless paper. Tier 1 panels, REC, Maxion, Canadian Solar, Q-Cells, Trina, Silfab, I install all of them. Every single one is bankable. Everyone has a solid track record. Which one I recommend for your system and specific install depends on your roof, your budget, and what I can source that week. Don't chase brand names. Chase warranty terms and price per watt. Mistake number 5, signing with the first company that calls you back. I've seen proposals for the same home range from $18,000 to $42,000. Same house, same roof, same equipment. The swing is real. It happened to a homeowner in Cherry Hill who sent me both quotes. $23,000 difference for an identical system. Get at least 3 quotes, not 2, 3. When you're comparing them, don't compare monthly payments. Those are engineered to confuse you. Compare price per watt installed, all in all after all fees, permits, interconnection, labor, monitoring, everything. And be careful with national companies. The brands you see on TV, they have shareholders, they have marketing budgets that cost real money. Somebody pays for those commercials. That somebody is you. Your local licensed installer is almost always cheaper for the same equipment and faster when something needs to be fixed. All right, I promised you one question. Here it is. Before you sign anything, ask your installer this. What is my all-in-one price per watt install, including permits, interconnection fees, and all labor? That's it. Listen to that answer. In New Jersey in 2026, $2.50 to $3 a watt is fair. Above $3, ask why. Maybe it's a complex roof. Maybe it's a premium panel. Maybe it's a very small system. Maybe it's justified. Above $4,000 for a straightforward install with standard equipment, walk away. If the salesperson can't give you a clean number, or if they deflect to a monthly payment or what your budget is, they don't want you to know the number. And there's only one reason a company doesn't want you to know the number. If you're in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, you want a quote you can trust, reach out to me directly. Email john@mysolarhome.us, call me at 609-908-3700, or visit mysolarhome.us. I install directly in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and for other states, I've got a vetted network partner nationwide. Hit that like and subscribe button if this actually helped make the difference for you. It does for me and my channel. I reply to every comment. See you next week.